Alright, Neighbor Source Rex here on Twitter, but more commonly known as Dragonmon1234 on YouTube. Fuck you, Zeke. Anyways, I'm doing an interview with Dreams Come True Productions on how they make beats and all kinds of shit. And just to give them some promotion. So, here they are.
What's good?
What's up? What's up?
My name D Hill, rapper and producer.
Zeke, aka LP, rapper / producer. That's us in a nutshell.
Alright, let's kick this shit off. Alright, first question for you guys is how'd you... Oh shit. First question, how'd you get the name Dreams Come True Productions?
We just making all kind of names, and the first one was Loose Change Productions. Is as a joke because we always scrapping up change to eat and all that kind of stuff.
And all this stuff we always trying to figure out. Oh, we gonna put together like 2 cents each, something crazy. So.
Yeah, and I don't know. I just came up with the name Dreams Come True Productions, and then we just ran with it. Nothing big, long ass name, but DCTP for short.
Alright, how'd you guys come together?
Man, I tell this story. It's 3 of us. One of them, Steven, he's not here right now. But we all individually made beats on our own. And then at first, me and Steven came together. We went to high school together. But we kind of lost touch. And then after I graduated, we got back in touch. And me and Steven were making beats together. And then summertime came, and me and Zeke actually worked together at this whack-ass job. Whack. Ultra whack. Just answering phones and dealing with people harassing us. It's not fair, but while we were at the job, they kind of asked us to introduce ourselves, and when I did, I mentioned how I like making beats. This anti-social nigga didn't say nothing, but after that, he told me like one-on-one, he was like, oh, I make beats too, I had all this and all this. And then sometime down the line, we all just kind of came together and just let our talent, mesh into one. And that was how it all started.
That's it.
Alright, all in a nutshell, alright.
Yeah, all in a nutshell, yeah.
Alright, where do you guys get your inspiration for making beats?
Everywhere. Like, I personally like soulful type of stuff, and rock, as you know, get a lot from you. Let's see, that's just me. I get all kind of shit from him.
And then I don't really even listen to mainstream music like I used to, but when I first started, that was where I got my inspiration from. And then as I started getting more into making beats, I started getting hooked to underground producers. Like I listen to dudes on SoundClick, like people that may have some credentials to their list, but they're not necessarily like the biggest producers. It's just nice because they always seem to be like more hungry when they make their music. So like it's like more passion put into their music. So it's inspiring.
Johnny Giuliano, shout out.
Shout out to Johnny Giuliano and Vibe Beats.
Yeah.
We see y'all.
Alright, how do you come up with beats? Is it something you hear on the radio, or they just come out of your head?
Man, out of my head. We just made this beat. We just made that shit up when you were here, so it just depends on, I guess, the mood, how we're feeling. Yeah. Whatever the beat is usually the outcome of the beat. we don't have a set style. And
you can really tell, like, if you listen hard enough to our music, you can tell like how we're feeling when we're making the beats. Like it's possible to tell, oh, these dudes were hella excited when they were making this beat, or maybe they probably had a rough day or something. It's possible to tell if you listen hard enough.
Yeah.
What type of programs do you use for recording?
Recording, we use Pro Tools and like Fruity Loops and all kind of shit. But for the beats and stuff, we use Fruity Loops and use this and the little setup you see here, speakers and the laptop.
That's basically it. Basic essentials.
Basic, it's like an entry level setup. We don't get to go to studios all the time.
Unfortunately.
We got our engineer Keith. Shout out to Keith.
K-Sales.
K-Sales. He put us up on a lot of connections, sending beats to Soulja Boy, Carrie Hilson and shit like that. So
yeah, just trying to make a name for ourselves.
All right, where do you guys record at?
Every fucking way.
Everywhere. I mean, we even like this dude. He He has a like a little
auxiliary
port in his car, and I bullshit you not. We will sit in his car
and make beats.
We'll see how the bass is hitting. Like, oh, it's not hitting hard enough. We gotta compress it more, or something. Or just like see, like, oh, these vocals they're too low. Just anyway.
Yeah,
we've made beats in countless garages
that are 26 degrees below zero,
freezing cold.
In this house,
houses,
his house,
my dorm room on campus,
everywhere,
anywhere we can have a setup.
Anywhere we can have a setup, yes.
It goes down.
All right, these next questions will be like crazy questions, just random shit out of the blue.
All right.
All right. All right, it's gonna start off easy. What type of music do you listen to?
Man, I mean, for inspiration, you gotta kind of listen to everything. Like, primarily, I primarily listen to hip hop or rap and R&B. But I mean, like, I remember one time I had a job where all anybody would listen to was country, and I swear by the end of that summer, I knew some country songs, but it's just not really my cup of tea. But everything, I listen to everything.
I mean, here lately, Wiz Khalifa.
Oh yeah, shout out to Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah, him a lot for rap, and then you know the type of shit I listen to. Everything. I mean, rock. Every time we used to go down to Texas, just headbanging. This is it. So I mean, it doesn't really matter. It don't really matter to me. I can listen to anything. Old school shit, except Spanish. I can't listen to Spanish.
Ironic, cause he's Mexican. What's the world coming to?
Yeah.
What's the first thing you do when you wake up?
Scratch my ass. Shit. I don't know.
First thing I do when I wake up is go right back to sleep. That's it.